Alright.
Yo,
I'm
hope y'all
starting.
liked my tirade is okay, buddy. Prime Heart.
Alrighty, I'm starting. Let's get down to business.
To defeat
my back.
the Huns.
On the night in question, I took the back seat in the omnibus and promptly nodded off. Then the girl, Irish, a loud thud and a wee scream woke me up with a fair start. There was a fella collapsed on the floor at me feet, so I sat him up on the seat across from me. Then I turned to find out where the scream had come from, and bless my soul, what did I find? It was this big. There was a child in there, all curled up in a ball, hiding her wee self away. I caught a fish, it was this big.
Ugh.
Hello.
God
Hey.
damn season. Oh. Give me a minute.
Alright.
I remain somewhat baffled, I confess. From what I gathered on the night in question, this young girl was indeed riding in the omnibus. Is that correct?
This exactly as the defense counsel said. This last was the fifth passenger, my lord.
Very well. Oh, good. It's supposed to be 100 next Tuesday. Kill me. Hey, I know how the coldest it's going to be over the next 10 days.
What?
88.
Oh!
With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 days that are in the 90s or above. 90 or above. I'm going to die.
I'm gonna be in my fridge.
I endure it.
I don't have an air conditioner. The defense may now cross-examine the witnesses.
I like
Are
how
you
that
ready,
entire
counsel?
time. I like how that entire time I didn't use the Anna gif.
Yes, my lord. Or rather, no. Eh? I have no idea where to start. Looks at the camera.
Fucking
As if we know anything.
Hold it! And when you first got onto the omnibus, were there any other passengers already on board? There were not. The cabin was empty and there was no one on the roof deck either.
You were the first passenger, as it were. I see.
Aye, and that's why I took the back side as I did. It's the most comfortable, so it is. Could you explain exactly what you mean by the back seat? By all means, this is how you already described it earlier. I'm talking about the seat opposite the one in which the poor gentleman who was stabbed was sitting. Like I said, this is the most comfortable and where I feel most at ease. I caught a fish this big. And of course I enjoy gazing through the skylight from time to time as well.
Man, Zeke's just staying awfully silent.
Yeah. A loud thud, you say, and a scream? Aye, that's right. How can I explain it? 'Twas like the sound of someone falling to the ground, that sort of noise. So you think it was the sound of Mr. Mason falling to the floor having... Mr. Mason falling to the floor having been stabbed? Well, now, you'll remember I was asleep at the time, so I wouldn't like to say. And when the sun woke me up, I opened my eyes. There wasn't a soul to be seen in the carriage but the fellow on the floor. You didn't see anyone. But at the same moment, you didn't hear a scream?
Ah, from the seats above you. On the roof deck, I presume.
Not above me, no, my lord.
I regret doing that noise.
'Twas from the inside the cabin.
Stretching to dull, back pain.
I wasn't altogether thinking about the scream. No, I was too stunned by the desperate sight before me eyes. Oop.
Hold it!
You sat him up? The victim, you mean? That I did. On the seat across from me, as I said, I could plainly see the poor devil was already gone. And you wouldn't leave a dead man just lying on the floor now, would ya? This common courtesy, so it is.
I find that a little hard to believe.
Ara, Lord Van Zeeks. Now, why would that be? Ara.
Nathan drank.
You awake to find a man lying dead at your feet in the carriage. Any
Nathan.
normal person would hail a cabman.
Nathan drank bonking simulator.
Any upstanding member of London society, that is.
So
Yeah, but-
fuck it, he's Nathan drank now.
You have a fucking Germany. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, what the fuck? That's a weird ass fucking card. Oh my god.
Well, now, as you know, I'm in something of a special line of business. I sell crack and cocaine.
The business of lending money at an exorbitant rate of interest?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
my lord, not everyone is thankful for the help I offer them, and some would even see me dead. So I do try, if at all possible, to avoid getting myself in a tangle of trouble. Are you suggesting you were just going to leave the man there?
Huh?
Heaven alive, no! I was also intending to report it, so I was. Only, I had a mind to find out the whys and wherefores first. The whys and wherefores? Right, you are. There was some detail I wanted to understand before anyone else got committed. That re-scream I heard, for example. Wouldn't your good self do just the same? Yes, the scream he says he heard at the same time as the thud of the victim collapsing.
Hold it!
I'm afraid I don't understand. I'm sure you told the court that there was no one else in the carriage except yourself and the victim. Sure I did, sir, sure I did. As far as I could see, that is. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Well, now, it's just a queer thing, the wee scream I heard as I woke up.
Queer.
I know what you are.
I know what you are.
He looks at Ryunosuke. I know what you are, laddie. I came from, if you'll excuse the vulgar expression, under me backside. I got some back shots in me, not gonna lie.
Insert fart joke.
Say what you want, Wii Fit. I really don't care. Ski WD.
Good gracious.
Under your backside? And when I lifted the seat on which I'd been sitting, I found there were a wee cubby hole there for storage.
Mr. Naruhodo, we can examine the omnibus ourselves, remember?
Yes, of course. The whole bus was submitted as evidence. Oh my fucking god.
Shit. This would be a very good time to have a thorough look around inside.
And that's where I found her. Oh god, I guess I have to.
And which one of these do I want to sell?
Ah! Fuck!
I told
Get the
you.
lagoon.
Well, let's open the door and go inside, shall we?
Ah, the scene of a murder. It's horrible.
Discourage.
Right here.
Murder.
The seat has a handle, it seems. I see nothing.
I see.
There's a sword compartment, but there's nothing in here. It's totally empty. Something doesn't seem right here. I can't put my finger on what it is. Oh, there's only one cubby storage.
Hold it!
You say she was hiding herself? Oh, that's where she was then. Aye, that's right. It was hard to see in the dim lamplight, but she was all curled up in a wee ball when our eyes met well. Me heart nearly saw beating in me chest. You're really overacting this. Still, and all I pulled her out from under there. And I sat her on the seat opposite so I could have a wee chatting with her. The seat opposite? That's right, just next to the dead gentleman there. That's weird to do, man.
Let's traumatize her more.
I'm an upstanding citizen, even though I traumatize children.
Discourage.
I hate kids.
Man, fuck them kids, bro.
You said this young girl next to a corpse, sir.
Well, as I'm sure I mentioned, a gentleman in my position can all too often find himself in mortal danger. I was wondering how long she would last with a stinky corpse next to her. I was gonna give her $1 million if she lasted 10 minutes.
Mr. Beep!
Mr. Beastie.
Mr. B!
Donk it. Are you guys excited for Shrek 5?
Shrek.
No.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
I need.
actually.
Yes, but I still need time to process the fact that it's actually happening.
No fucking way.
Yes,
I don't
way.
care much for it.
How dare you? This is sacrilege, Nia.
I mean, this thing has been in
don't
development
care.
for It's been in development since the fucking Obama administration.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Yeah. It's
It better be good.
I'm
If-
pretty sure it will be.
Given they've had like a decade to make it.
So I need to find out just who this urchin was, you see.
Why do we still have so many?
Son of a fucking bitch.
Okay. I think this might be all of them. Holy shit, why do I still have so many?
When I was in the mirror talking with her, I heard another scream. A better voice this time. Presumably that scream was Mr. Forrest, who was sitting on the roof deck seats. Right you are again, I would say, sir. Looking down through the skylight, he must have seen this young girl and the gentleman with a knife in his belly. So wait a minute.
In other words, previous witnesses did not in fact see you at all, Mr. McGill. What they believed to be yourself, and the victim was in fact this girl and the late Mr. Mason.
Aye, my lord. I was, as think everyone understands now, sat at the back of the carriage out of sight. God, he looks like a purple onceler.
It is certainly plausible. Oh my god, don't draw every fucking rock in this goddamn deck! Ugh. The defendant is somewhat diminutive in stature. Oh, I'm gonna kill something.
I'm going to fucking kill myself!
Oh shit, Alpine rejoined Story Circle.
Really?
Alpine!
Alpine's back?
Readily confused.
Alpine
perhaps with
rejoined
this young lady.
Story Circle just now.
Wonder why he left in the first place.
I think it's just because he's busy overall.
Yeah.
I think it was certain individuals.
Yeah, that too. Certain people and also just being busy.
I'm fucking glad I've been nuked off the planet.
Hmm.
And we can get rid of the rest of the problems.
After that, of course. With the scream from the gentleman over us, the driver realized something was wrong and pulled up the horses.
Think you have heard enough? Events as explained, you're clear in my mind. However, at least one conundrum remains. What? Oh, you're doing that. Who is the girl?
Her
Mr.
name
Lynch.
is Gina Lestrade, Brady.
Lestrade? Yeah.
Her name is
The
Gina
top-
Lestrade, my lord. She's a chancer, earns her crust among large crowds, reveling people at their purses. What's commonly called a pickpocket. What?
This girl here, a petty thief.
Yeah.
There's no place like London. Gets what was stolen. Hat!
Order! Order!
Lestrade. I think that's what it is. Lestrade.
And fuck this goddamn game. I am fucking. Is this true, Miss Lestrade?
Check the value of every single one of these fuckers I still own.
Ow! Miss Lestrade, you will answer the question.
Whoa!
Ah, Jesus!
Shit!
Mustard gas.
Ah!
It looks like jam gas.
Dare you! What is the meaning of this?
Oh,
All dead.
she whipped out the whammy and went
God
blow.
damn it! The girl! She's gone!
Open your eyes.
Oh god. Here we go. I'm over here!
Good gracious. How?
What was the point of that little sidestep?
I know what you lot are thinking. Grown-ups are all the same. This dirty little dipper, you say, slipped up and got caught up on the job. She got herself backed into a corner, so she knifed the gent. Go on. That's what's in your heads, ain't it?
No, not at all. She is aggressively British.
Yeah. Very cockney.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Not again.
Look, knives are for cowards. Only thugs use weapons like that. All I need for what I do is these fingers. I'm a professional, alright? Maybe not in your eyes, but I got pride in what I do.
I like this character.
Yeah.
Let me guess, you don't count smoke guns among weapons for thugs. Well, you ain't dead.
Oh, this? Yeah, this was in a bag I lifted the other day. Down where they keep the four-wheel drags.
That looks like Sherlock Holmes' weapon.
Yeah. It's nice, ain't it? I like the pink best.
Give me your lunch money.
Ah! Do not wave that thing in my direction again.
She will.
So,
Okay.
You admit that you are riding the omnibus and is not in question.
Okay, buddy. Have a nice day.
It's alright, lass. You can tell them the truth now.
Alright, yeah. Just like the Irishman said.
Court accepts this girl, Miss Gina Lestrade, as a valid and significant witness in this case. How did this fucking sweaty ass game mode get even sweatier? Jesus Christ. Accordingly, young lady, we will now hear your testimony, if you please. You will tell the court exactly what happened in the omnibus on the night in question.
Alright, if I have to. So I snuck inside the carriage before they looked up the horses, just like always. But it was right all waste of time. I got nothing to show for me troubles that night. I'll tell ya, you can't see a blind thing in that hiding place. It's pitch in there. Then after a while, I heard this loud bang. Nearly jumped out of my skin, I did. And the scream just came out. It's because of that this swell found me. He did help me get away, mind.
Yes, he let you go.
You're really running Anishim and fucking Thanos. I fail to understand why you would let this street urchin go, Mr. McGilden.
Oh, just simplicity is help, my lord. You see, she could have possibly have killed the other passenger. I knew that for a fact. How? As I'm sure I said before, sir. I was sitting right on top of the place where she was hiding herself. Oh God.
I think a demonstration is called for. Pick up your stylus.
This is where I sat that night.
The cubby hole.
And the cubbyhole of which you have spoken is underneath the seat, I presume. It does appear just large enough to accommodate someone of the girl's stature. What?
But of course, the real ass was stuck in there. Because I parked myself on the seat for the duration. I parked my ass right there, on that seat.
Ah,
Yes, my lord, so you see, that's where I let the last bolt. I knew that the police found her there, they automatically assumed she done it. But I couldn't live with myself in a young life of ruin where all the time I knew she was innocent.
even though you must have realized your actions would result in your own innocence being called into question.
Not at all, my lord. Not at all. I knew in my own heart that I was innocent. So I thought it was worth taking a punt in my own good name for the sake of the less fortunate lass.
My goodness!
What a perfect gentleman.
My lord! This fine example of a man can't possibly be guilty of a heinous crime like this.
I know, I am so fucking great.
I'm ashamed of myself for ever doubting you, sir.
Yay!
Let's go!
Yeah!
We did it! Get fucked, Von Zeeks!
Calm, calculated reasoning will arrives clearly at the truth every time.
Yeah! Fuck you, Van Zeeks!
I
little one is playing.
win!
Me. Guys, the little one is playing tug of war with me.
Okay.
Saints alive! All 6 members of the jury is consensual in their leaning to a verdict of non-guilty.
Mr. Naruhodo! This... Well, it must mean...
It must mean what?
That I'm going to ask for the thing you asked for, Fraulein.
That we're
Well.
victorious!
We've won? Are you sure?
Objection!
Well,
No,
Nope.
leg!
Leg!
we still have to find the person who actually did it.
Yeah.
Is the sight of my iron-heeled Wellington offends? Pray do forgive the discourtesy.
Oh my
You're
god,
good.
it has a fucking name.
If you hear grunting, that's the puppy.
This really is a consummate example.
Someone had to mocap this, and the animators had to animate it.
Of the one monumental flaw in the British
Leg.
judicial practices.
Alright, Metaton.
Dun, 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 dun. Death by bloody tears. That evidence and reasoning should be paramount. Emotion rules the day.
Emotion?
Oh, fuck you! The witness's latest statement gives us a clear insight to his true nature.
What do you mean, his true nature?
Oh, I could have still won that. It's fucking done. I'm just gonna close the goddamn program. So I'm gonna put my goddamn fist to the wall. Do you really think Scotland Yard would have made such a glaring omission?
You ain't stronger than me yet, little one.
After the incident, the omnibus was comprehensively searched by officers of the police. Now, this is the inventory of this cubbyhole, as the witness puts it. It was included in the investigation. The compartment under the posterior seat was full of the coachman's belongings. It's noted in black and white here in the police report. Good lord! The evidence has been tampered with. In order to corroborate Mr. McGilden's story, someone has unlawfully removed everything from under the seat.
What?
Ow!
Yelling very loudly.
Order! Order! How could such a devious contrivance possibly been infected, Counsel? Naturally, we must acknowledge the deficiencies of the constabulary in allowing this to have happened. Fuck the police coming straight out the underground. I'm too white to say any of the other lines of this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mass, I'm waiting.
Don't. Holy shit, this is $85, isn't it?
What?
I'll explain later.
Getting in the name of
Rogue.
However, I assure you, when the omnibus was wheeled into the courtroom this morning, the compartment under the seat was not empty. Well, my Nipponese friend,
Me?
you are the only one who could possibly be. I'm going to throw this blood at you. I mean wine. It's wine, not blood. Then the card was submitted as evidence. Doubtless you examined it in fine detail, as would any self-respecting practitioner of the law. Pray, what did you find the condition of the under-seat compartment to be?
Oh, to be sure, the young gentleman will be able to clear this up in a jiffy. Sorry, I don't speak what that accent you have. Go ahead, you tell the court now, fella. How does it all inaptly excused by the desperate Lord Von Zeke?
Well, counsel, do you have something to say on this matter?
King Bone Daddy, oh my
Oh
god.
boy.
How am I supposed to answer? What can I say about the state of that little compartment under the seat in the omnibus?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Do we lie or not?
Wing it.
It was empty.
Tell them the truth.
Yes, I'm fairly sure it was empty. If I'm honest, my memory about all this is a little hazy.
We just looked at it.
You dumbass. Looks at it, looks away for 1 second. Huh.
Huh.
Must have been empty.
I wonder, Neo, is Van Zeke's gonna go up in your favorite tier or just prosecutor tier?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
I only become more racist.
No.
This is just gonna be like liking Felix from Fire Emblem. He's just gonna be known as a racist.
The racist prosecutor.
As I suspected. It seems, my lords, that this Eastern Initiate has scruples of a by-street wine merchant.
Huh?
I'm saying your J's are fake.
30 bucks.
No!
Mr. Naruhodo!
I could make some decent. Yeah.
Perfect. This is why the fella is representing me after all. He knows just what to say, does he not? You get no bitches,
You
Mr.
becoming
Fancy.
German like me?
Well, no. I'm slowly slipping back into my clavier.
Irish.
Lucky charms. Topping and more dear laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. We're playing Great Ace Attorney.
It's the Green Goblin.
Well,
Green
now.
Goblin.
Hello, everybody. I'm Markiplier.
Well, now, it would seem the argument is moot. And the truth of the matter is that for you all to see after all.
I still can't believe that technically Markiplier could run for president now.
Yeah. That there coming all under the sea is empty at the devil's heart, so it is.
Would he be a better candidate than the ones we have?
Yes! Yes! By a margin.
Thank you.
You know, Mr. Beast said if they lowered the age gap, he would run for president.
Yeah.
Really gonna vote? Really gonna vote for Mr. Beast, aren't we?
I mean, with the other options we have, we might have to.
First ever gamer president.
Gamer president!
The power balance has been shifted to our favor.
We're
Nah.
already getting our first gamer saint. That's
Oh my-
real.
Nice.
There's a influencer who's being sanctified.
Wow.
That's
After
awesome,
they,
honestly.
I believe they passed away from cancer.
Oop.
Let me be sure of this. Let me make sure I have that detail right.
Why? Why do I feel like something's not right here? He will be God's powerful soldier.
I like how the first two results on Google. Wikipedia, Catholic game reviews.
Would Daredevil video game be considered a Catholic game because he is Catholic?
I mean, it depends.
I don't see why not.
Because, like, a character can be Catholic, but, like, the game has nothing to do with that.
Let's see. On May 23rd, 2024, Pope Francis recognized a second miracle attributed to the occurrence of intercession, clearing the way for the first canonization of a millennial in the Catholic Church.
We made it, boys. We got someone in the church.
Yeah, he died from leukemia.
Ah,
Oh.
damn. What say you, members of the public court?
I like how I just put that in as a gamer saint. And then
Yeah.
came up. I should like the jury to weigh in on this matter, I think. That compartment is designed to house equipment used to maintain a smooth running of the carrier. To guild's rules state that omnibuses should be properly and fully equipped at all times. So it certainly wouldn't have been empty on the non-question. Beppo isn't that irresponsible.
Oh no!
That money-lending fleecer and the pick purse are lying.
Fuck!
Fuck! No!
Fireball!
I mean... Ah!
Help.
I'll cast
no.
fireball.
Get the juror out of here.
He's gonna kill somebody.
What would be the actual kill in this case?
Take it in. The stinking rich are always stinkers. Nothing but cowards, a lot of them.
Base? What? Oh no!
Fireball!
Ah!
It's a trick. Of course it's a trick.
Quite so, I must concur here.
Are you
Jesus.
shitting me?
Stop!
Stop!
And back to the start.
With calm, calculated reasoning, one arrives clearly at the truth every time.
Well, what do we do now?
Yes, but every time a different truth, it seems.
Exactly. Like they hear one thing and they're like, I don't trust this guy anymore.
Easton. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna look this person up for myself.
My lord, I humbly exhibit the scales of justice. Clearly, a verdict of not guilty at this time would be wholly inappropriate. Thank you, Counsel. But before we proceed any further, there is the matter of the outstanding cross-examination. Counsel for the defense, begin your questioning of the witness, please.
Yes, my lord. What just happened?
Suffer, bitch.
The whole balance of the trial just shifted almost beyond recognition. The Reaper of the Bailey is at work, it would seem. That's a cool moniker, though, the Reaper of the Bailey.
I mean, just having the name of the Reaper is cool enough.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Is that the Grim Reaper?
And when was Mr. McGill to discover you? He pulled you out from your hiding place?
I was scared stiff, I was. He dragged me out and sat me down on the seat and all.
Next to the victim, Mr. Mason.
Yeah, the bloke had a knife in his guts. He was still bleeding. Then the carriage lurched a bit, and he ended up falling onto me.
Oof.
Ugh.
That's, horrible.
Yeah. Trauma.
I'm reading about the person you mentioned. This is actually really interesting.
Yeah.
Gippert died.
Ugh, how awful.
Both me hands got covered in blood. It made me feel sick as a dog.
Both her hands covered in blood. That must be what the rooftop passenger saw. After that, I believe you talked with Mr. McGilder for a while. Is that correct?
He asked me some stuff. Wanted to know me name and what I was up to and that. Then I heard something from up above. Someone screamed.
Yes, Mr. First on the roof deck. One would presume.
Passed away
Well, I didn't want no one seeing me face, so I didn't look up.
and declared venerable for the process
And the
20
answers were drawn up smartish, and there as this Irishman says to me, "Get back under the seat. I'll see that you can get away later."
most likely to be named a saint next year.
Oh, so we're just aiding and abetting a criminal to this guy's.
Guess
Rhymes?
so.
Pretty much. As I would like to say congratulations
All
to
6
this
members of the
person,
jury
but
have
also,
decided
of
the
course,
defendant
rest
was
in
innocent.
peace.
For one brief shining moment, yes.
It's clear that they're all still very unsure. If we could just find some conclusive piece of evidence among this new testimony. I'm sure we would cinch the verdict we want.
Yes, I think you're right. I have this niggling feeling. Something's bothering me, but I just can't quite put my finger on it.
Hold it!
So you couldn't see out into the cabin at all?
Not a jot. Mustafa pushed the cushion up with me, Eden looking out the crack. Then I can have a butcher who I'm gonna fiddle.
I thought you were a pickpocket, not a butcher.
I mean, I can have a look. The seat I get under ain't as plush as the other one, see? So most of the time, the passengers plant themselves opposite. But for some reason that night, this here Irishman spent the whole journey right over me head.
And for that reason, you weren't able to push the cushion up to peek out, I see?
Truth is, I ain't too happy in small dark places. Feels too much like being thrown in the clink.
What do you guys say?
Excuse me.
Excuse me! Is something wrong, Mr. McGilder? Oh, I do apologize. Is there something the matter, Counsel? I'm just wondering if Miss Lestrade's last comment made something occur to you, perhaps. You seem to be thinking something to yourself. Oh, no, it was nothing important. I was feeling bad for the poor lass is all. I remember feeling desperate myself as a young lad, shut up in the dark. 'Twas terrifying, so it was. I see. Yes, I'm sure we can all sympathize. I'm still scared of the dark now. I don't know about yourself, but I find that the darkness seems to make everything you hear seem that much louder as well.
Yeah. I suppose it does. Maybe.
Miss Lestrade! Did you hear something that night? Anything unusual? Noise, perhaps?
Nah, not really. All I could hear was the Irishman snoring.
But jabbers, you don't need to tell the whole road to me, Phobos, you little scamp.
Dang.
Damn, bro, you snore like a train. I hope I didn't wake anyone with my snoring. Snore like a fucking buzzsaw ever since I broke me nose. And Skipper died.
What a pity. If only Miss Lestrade had heard something, it might have given us a vital new clue.
Yeah. What should we make of that last statement of hers? Profoundly important. My lord! I believe the statement just made by the witness is profoundly important.
Profoundly important? But all she said was she heard nothing.
Yes, which is a
Exactly.
profoundly important point. I'm almost sure of it. Oof, 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 oof. Poison damage.
I'm almost sure I don't understand the inner workings of your Eastern Mind Council. Nevertheless, Miss Jenna Lestrade, you will supplement your formal testimony by repeating your last statement, please.
And Neo died.
$30 ain't bad.
Huh? $30 ain't bad for what?
Just- I'm planning on selling stuff that I do not want anymore. I'm looking up the prices right now.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, hey.
What? Supplement? What are you on about? Don't give me all your fancy talk. I know what you're trying to do, but it won't work on me.
That's right. Insult the judge. Always a good move. You're a poopy head. You hear me, my honor? You're a poopy head.
Beamer breaker.
Also, this is new online. You know?
Oh. I was straining my ears to work out what was going on, but all I could hear was snoring.
Hold it!
So you were straining to hear what was happening the entire time. Since the moment you hid yourself?
Not exactly, no.
Sorry?
Well, there was no one in the cabin to start with. I could just push the cushion up and have a butcher's to see what was what. But then, when I saw the swell getting on, I got my head down in there and didn't notice me.
And Mr. McGilda sat on the seat under which you were hiding, correct?
Yeah! Was you and Adam and Eve, eh? What a mug! So then all I could do was listen. I was waiting to jump out of there as soon as I heard him leave, see? But would he? Not likely. Even though we stopped here and there, I never heard the door open. So I just had to stay put and listen to him driving his pigs to market, sort of like an old dog he was.
Are there any conclusion we can draw from that, I wonder? Doesn't add up. Miss Lestrade, what you just told the court is clearly at odds with the facts!
Huh?
At odds? Are you sure, man?
Absolutely. Oh, cool. A backhanded compliment. Thanks.
He's an asshole.
It seems my learned Japanese friend is not as dull-witted as I feared.
So then Seeks realize it too.
You are a bitch, but you are a somewhat smart bitch.
But
Counsel! I must insist that you bolster your claim with evidence, or some complicit party's name at the very least.
yes, my lord.
I expect you to demonstrate this alleged contradiction to the court.
According to Miss Lestrade, while she was hiding in the omnibus that night, she heard nothing but the sound of Mr. McGilda snoring. Think, Ryunosuke, think! There was something else she should have heard. Wait, oops. Very well, my lord, allow me to elaborate. On a particular sound that Miss Lestrade could not have failed to hear on the night in question. The sound very clearly explained by the following piece of evidence. I can't back out, I'm gonna get shot. A knife.
Take that!
A knife! No!
Just shoot me already. Just get it over with, man. Well, fuck me. Very well, my lord. Allow me to elaborate. Oh, it's the same thing. Never mind.
Take that!
Thrice fired Mason.
Yes, my lord. The sound that Miss Lestrade cannot have failed to hear is that the victim, Mr. Mesa, boarding the omnibus! Cinematic pointing!
Order! Order! Explain your reasoning, counsel.
Miss Lestrade, allow me to confirm something. You claimed earlier that you were the first person on board the omnibus, is that correct?
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, of course I was. I got on while the driver was in the pub, didn't I?
And the next person to board the omnibus was Mr. McGilded? That it was. Not a soul was in the cabin when I climbed aboard. At least, not in plain sight. So, you were to all intents and purposes alone in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus at that time. Did I not just say as much? I wasn't traveling with anyone else, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I saw him get on, remember? Through the crack under the seat cushion. He was on his own, for sure.
And from what we heard, the carriage made a number of stops after that on its onward journey. During which time did you not hear the door opening or closing at all?
Nah, I never heard it. That's exactly what I was listening for, weren't it? Waiting for this smell to leave.
Hey, Sink. In which case, when and how did the victim end up in the carriage? We know that the victim collapsed inside the enclosed cabin of the omnibus. Therefore, Miss Lestrade's statement about what she did or did not hear is at odds with the facts!
Yeah, this petty theft statement was clearly flawed. Lord Van Zeeks.
Yes. He knew all too well that there was an inconsistency in Miss Lestrade's statement. Oh god.
Oh no. That's never good.
Thank you for making my job easier, Air Forehead. Why are you booing me? I'm right.
It would seem the words of things are in order for my learned friend.
What are you talking about, you dummy?
You have demonstrated matters impeccably. This witness and her colorful statements are entirely unreliable. Her words are convenient untruths, nothing more.
How could the victim possibly not have ordered the omnibus? That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you watching?
Oh god, no!
No! Fuck!
Ah!
Fireball!
She didn't even
Fireball.
say anything!
I didn't want to judge the dear little mite just because she has some rather naughty ways. But I must say,
Take her to the gallows.
I can't abide liars.
Oh, you're okay with theft, but not look.
Hey,
Another canard.
Mr. Foreman. Hey,
I do want to judge the girl just because she had some less than subversive ways. But I must say, I cannot abide liars. This can't be real.
Mr. Naruhodo! What's that? I remember seeing your guilty!
That your consideration for others is refreshing, my euphonious friend. The considerable troubles you have spared me.
oh yeah.
Finally, can do the bit. Satan.
Well,
That is an incredibly obscure reference no one's gonna get. There's an interview with the lead singer of Gogoroth.
Oh wait, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That I had a feeling.
Yeah, he does an interview. There's an interview with the lead singer of Gogoroth,
Yeah.
and like the interviewer asks like,
What is your
So-
main inspiration?
and he dramatically swirls his wine, takes a sip, and just goes, Satan. It's so over dramatic.
Yeah.
It's honestly really funny.
You need to find the clip now. Yeah, that is refreshing.
It's like, what is your main inspiration as a band?
Come on, whatever you. Where are you playing at? Have you forgotten who you're working for, you useless East Cinnamon?
Ugh, stop that.
Ew.
Stop!
Stop.
You're not gonna be a Tumblr sexy man.
Yeah.
Posted it and muted.
Oh wait, Tumblr didn't exist yet.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
right.
it did.
Yes.
No, we're talking about the juror.
This is carnage. It's perfect.
I hate that movie.
Yeah.
Juror number 2 is the only one left.
Come on, maid.
Mr. Naruhodo! The way this is going!
I know. If we can't find some way to convince everyone of Mr. McGilda's innocence, the judge will rule and we'll have lost.
Don't do it.
I very much wanted to
No.
believe the words of one of London's most respected gentlemen. But those of us in service know we must accept hard truths.
No.
Oh no, he drinks after the saying Satan. Ah.
Yes, the witness last statement seemed to have revealed a critical inconsistency in her story. However, if we consider the possibility that her statement is in fact the truth, it may shed an entirely new light on this whole case.
What are you saying?
Counselor!
I'm sorry, sir. Whatever do you mean?
Now I can't. Now the screen's all black for me.
Consul, I will not tolerate you attempting to prolong my abdication. Explain yourself at once. When the accused boarded the omnibus on the night in question, the victim was nowhere to be seen. Subsequently, the carriage door was not heard opening a single time, as testified by the witness in the stand. And yet the victim's body was found inside the carriage.
What if he was already dead before
Yeah.
You
before all this shit happened?
If this petty thief's words are to be believed, how do you explain the victim's miraculous appearance inside the cabin of the omnibus?
Deep breaths.
There's only one way to explain
Deep
how
breath.
Heart attack died.
Don't do that. Don't do you. You're gonna hurt yourself doing that.
There's only one way to explain how the victim came to be inside the carriage. Inhale sharply.
Remember, I'm a professional idiot.
Inhale sharply. Not too sharp.
There's only one professional idiot here, and that might be me. I don't know.
If the door wasn't open even once, the only explanation is that the victim entered the enclosed cabin some other way.
Objection!
Objection!
I wondered what new fantasy you would come up with in your blind panic.
Coughs
But
up a heart.
behold, the omnibus is here for all to see. Yeah. I forgot I had the Daredevil prototype in here.
Still remembering fucking Matt Murdock made a cameo in the Punisher game.
The only one side of the enclosed cabin is finished with the door. The other only has windows. Oh. And maybe I should have done that horrible noise earlier today.
Yeah, that probably wasn't it.
Fixed windows, which could not possibly open. In short, there's no there's no entrance to the cabin other than the door. Did you
Nuh-uh!
put your name in the cabinet of fire?
But there could be. There's one possibility you haven't considered.
Still love that. The fucking. Oh.
Dumbledore said, probably.
Yes, one other way inside that isn't the door. Another opening to use of which allowed the victim to appear inside the enclosed cabin.
Alright, counsel. The defense will identify location for the court. Here's the omnibus on which the incident occurred. Where on earth is this entrance by which you propose the victim entered the cabin?
Take that!
The answer is obvious. It can only have been the skylight!
That's like the one part of the intro of The Incredibles, isn't it?
I say, the skylight?
Objection!
Your ludicrous proposal almost has me lost for words. However,
Objection!
The skylight may as well be large enough for someone to pass through.
Objection!
so you claim. But do you have a shred of evidence to support your addled brain theory?
Both Mr. McGilden and Miss Lestrade said the same in their testimonies. They each claim to have heard a loud thud, such as the noise made by someone falling to the floor.
Yes, which has already been explained. As the sound of the victim falling from his seat, having been assaulted with a dagger.
Yes, it has, but would a man slipping from the seat into the floor really have made such a loud noise that the witness described? A noise loud enough to cause Miss Lestrade to let out an involuntary cry, in fact.
Good gracious!
Perhaps, in fact, that was the moment that the victim made his entrance into the cabin. No,
Golly gee.
let me rephrase that. The victim didn't enter the cabin as such. He fell into it!
Objection!
Oh, so he was killed outside.
Yeah.
You're now suggesting that the victim fell from the skylight into the cabin. I nearly forgot my accent there, don't worry about it. That's simply impossible!
How can you be so sure?
How about you go fuck yourself? How's that for proof?
This could be you. That's right, this could be me. Unfortunately, I'm not a bear.
Because if the victim had fallen inside the skylight, as you say. The passengers on the roof deck would have seen it happen.
Back!
And yet, no one person made mention of such events in their testimony.
Well, yes, that's true, but might I, humble fella, make a comment here? Mr. McGilded? To be sure now, the two fellows who sat on the roof that testified before said nothing of the victims falling through the skylight. But it seems to me, my lord, that 'tis not as much case of them not saying, but they fucking lied. Aye. 'Tis the case of them being unable to say. What? Huh? I think perhaps the two fellas do be having something of a compelling reason not to mention what happened. Would you not agree, fine ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Oh my goodness! Surely not.
There she goes, typing away like Neo.
Those two chaps on the roof are not typing and playing a game.
Oh, she's typing faster now.
Heard me talking shit?
Heard
mean
that
the one-
were talking
You
shit
mean the
with
one
me,
who stuck
forgot
that knife
how
in the
we
man
were.
were?
Ah!
She can give Alan Wake a run for his money. Oh, hello, you two.
It's fair play.
That ain't
Croave.
Mr. Terrific.
Just what are you insinuating here, you blatherer? That ain't the right voice, hold up.
What the?
What the fuck is this animation?
What are you insinuating?
What the fuck are you doing?
What was that?
The fucking cartoon run.
That man was hitting the gritty.
Fortnite.
It's a flaming outrage. I'll go good morning. Give you a blanket in a minute.
Whoa, you threatening me?
Yeah, nerd.
He'll give you a shoulder in a minute, he said, and so will I!
Are you both threatening me? Mr. Fairplay! My dude, you look like a concept art of a Jack the Ripper video game concept. Shut up.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
No, you mean Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Yeah, that's the one. I keep getting these fucking games mixed up in my brain.
You're effectively accusing me, a city gentleman and a well-respected banker.
I'm angry and I have a hat.
Me! A very angry Hotter!
A Mad Hatter, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brogus.
Suggesting that someone like me could stab that man in the gut. It's a disgrace. It's scandalous. It's all protest. All protest in the strongest possible terms.
If you don't get...
That's right! I protest too! About you, you rotten scoundrel!
If you don't get that fist out of my fucking face.
Microwave pizza.
Order! 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 This is not the time, witnesses. I will not permit this blatant invasion of the stand. Return to the anteroom at once.
I heard that.
This is beyond reason, my lord. Ah, it's outrageous!
Huh? Huh?
It's very hurtful, you know.
My lord, if I may commit comment. If I may commit tax fraud,
No.
go ahead, Lord Von Zies. It was the defense that incited this outburst from the witness. Kill him.
Oh,
My learned friend has seen fit to abandon all protocol and accuse the witnesses without proof.
accuse? I never intended to.
Shut the fuck up. It seems, young Nipponese, that your command of the English tongue is wanting. You proposed to this court that the victim fell through the skylight from the roof deck of the omnibus. That hypothesis cannot possibly stand without the rooftop passengers being aware of the events. You have branded these gentlemen liars. You have intimated their criminal guilt. In our British court of law, that is termed a baseless accusation.
Whoops. I know I was rash to put this idea forward without any actual evidence, but you can't just dismiss it without a second thought.
Watch me, bitch. Why are we wasting time for? Get them to the people testify.
Bro,
I saw
what?
something fishy about that hat from the moment I laid eyes on that fellow.
We have to see this matter through now, one way or another.
There's filth and rubbish in our midst. We must dispose of it at once.
Oh God.
What's happening, Mr. Knowledgeable?
The spectators in the public gallery are... They're in a complete frenzy!
Ace Attorney 7, the court has been upgraded to a fucking sports stadium.
For real.
It's Pokemon Sword and Shield battles, but it's court cases.
Yeah. Honestly, at this rate, court cases would become a form of entertainment.
They bring back the pyrotechnic, like, balance from, like, over a century ago.
No, it's only exclusive in Britain.
They let them borrow it.
If you want to see this balance scale, you need to go to Britain.
Mr. Fairplay, Mr. First. My lord. You will take the stand again and make another formal testimony. In reference to the indictment brought by the defendant, by the defense. Yeah, my lord. Oh, fuck.
I didn't come here for this.
Varying levels of hat.
Team Fortress 2.
There's no time to think this through. All I can do is keep pushing forward. Keep pressing on. Dun, 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 dun.
We were only two people on the roof deck. Dead or alive, I could swear to that.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
That happened where we were sitting.
Shoot you in the
You
balls.
think one of the other of us would have noticed?
Ugh.
It's the Mind Flayer was Ghidorah the whole time.
In any case, neither of us knew the first thing about the victim. We had no reason to kill him.
The skylight was shut the entire time, I tell you. It couldn't possibly have opened it. Shrek 5 footage.
If you're so sure this victim fell through the skylight, where's your proof? must say that listening to this testimony is somewhat hard to imagine.
Damn.
How either witnesses could have performed any malevolent act on this open rooftop deck. Rewind button. Without the other noticing forthwith. That's right, you see.
I'll tell you.
Although logically, of course, the argument falls down if the two of you were in collusion with one another.
Did you kill him?
What? According to investigations by Scotland Yard.
I don't understand why students would take a creative writing class if they didn't want to use their own creativity.
The two witnesses share no common dealings. Huh. Well, I don't trust coppers anymore. I should trust the stinking rich.
Based?
Those who die are justified by wearing the badge of the chosen ones.
Something doesn't feel right here. I don't feel so
Fuck
good.
you, I won't do what you tell me.
The trial is going in our favor, really. So why do I feel so uneasy? Why do I feel like I'm gonna throw up? Blech.
One second.
Okay.
Counsel for the defense, over to you. No cross-examination, please.
Oh, yes, my lord. It's time to fucking die.
Hold it!
So, you had never met Mr. Thrice Fried Mason before?
Oh, Lumen, no, not once, not never.
Never met that man before, he said. Never!
And you, Mr. Frost, had no prior dealing with the victim either?
That's right, sir. Hatters don't have much to do with brickmakers, to be perfectly honest, sir.
Why not? Have you ever considered making a brick hat?
No, I imagine not. You see, how many different ways can one put this? Neither of us have the remotest collection of the gentleman who was inside the cabin.
What do you gotta say, buddy?
Excuse me.
Excuse me! Mr. McGilded? Yes, Counsel, what can I be doing for you? Did the witness last statement give you pause for thought somehow? Not the remotest connection, is that right? Now, I wonder?
What are you insinuating now?
Ah, Mr. Fairbraid, that's been too long, so it has. Oh, right, because he owed McGilded debt. If I'm not very much mistaken, I believe this fast approaching, it is not your repayment date.
Oh, I'll beg your pardon?
Give me your lunch money. You borrowed 20 guineas from me, sir.
An unreasonable rate of interest? You tricked me! It's extortion!
Extortion is a dirty word. I say it's lowing money. Yeah. Well now, is that a touch of begardery, is it? The sort of begardery that might motivate a fella to pass his crimes off on another.
Sorry, I'm gambling. Ah!
And young Mr. Frost. And Fitz died.
Me, sir? What do you want with me, sir?
You do be making hats for a living, do you not? Not the top hat lying about on your head. Is that one of your own creations, is it?
Oh, well, I'm still just an apprentice, you understand? I'm learning to find the perfect fit for whatever fine gent walks through the door.
The perfect fit, is it? Well, it's a very distinctive design, so it is.
Your customer's looking, I tell you! They look a distinctive touch!
Customers, such as Thrice Fried Mason.
Huh?
There was a photograph print that the victim submitted as evidence before, my lord.
Oh, you mean this?
I can't help thinking that the poor fella's hat looks distinctly familiar. Wouldn't you say? Your hats are fucked up, Mr. Frost.
That's one of my hats.
Aye, that it is. So it would seem the brickmaker was a customer of yours. That's not a customer I wager you could have a wee quarrel with other the distinctiveness of the goods.
Oh no, sir. Absolutely no, sir.
Well, there's really nothing more to add. It wouldn't be right to say that the two fellas here haven't the remotest connected to the victim, you see. I rest my case. Congratulations, you two knuckleheads. You played yourselves.
You little weasel.
He's better at this than I am.
Gosh, Mr. McGilded has certainly been thorough in his research, hasn't he?
It's kind of hard to not be the research when you are the research.
Please don't let me a little... That was an achievement.
Apparently.
Please don't let me a little obstruction hold up the proceedings.
I thought that said awarded for a second.
Are you quite certain about that? That the Skylar was shut the entire time?
I'm gonna lose my block with you in a minute.
It's going to lose its rock with you in a minute. That's what he said.
Take a look for yourself. Go on.
Ooh. A skylight. Did you know 3% of skylights have a turtle thrown through them?
What?
Makes sense, honestly.
If you're lucky, it's a 4% chance.
You see? It's fast shut. It's up fast now. Just like it was on that night. There's a little latch on it though.
Yeah. So it is. of course, a fellow the size of Mr. Mason could likely break right through it, still in oil.
What?
Just look at the size of the thing, you understand?
Oh, are you all on there, men, sir? The size of the thing means nothing. Cock joke. No, soon. Let's consider the bigger picture here, shall we?
Let's stop biting our cane, shall we?
No.
Meh.
I was running the omnibus on another occasion when, well, I broke wind loudly. I shocked myself with it as it happens.
You've sharded yourself. I shit myself and everyone heard.
No expected confession.
Oh, I just meant to say, the point is I tried to open the skylight, you see. But just my luck, I couldn't make it budge. The stench was terrible. Everyone was looking daggers at me, sir. Went as red as a rouge, I did.
100 years in prison for shitting yourself. Next.
100 and is it
Are you
1 million
expecting me
years
to
dungeon
send
for
seals?
flatulence.
You poop your pants.
Sir, the point is, the skylight can't be opened. I tried and tried when I was inside the cabin of shame.
What you gotta say, Gina?
I love her little, like, cat face.
Do you have something to say about this, Miss Lestrade?
She's got, like, a little, like, ooh mouth.
Miss Lestrade!
I think this is actually perfectly functioning properly.
It opens.
Hmm?
The skylight. That is what we're talking about, right?
Oh god!
Oh god. All them skylights open, dead easy.
More easily than you can load that weapon. That took a long time.
The Lord, I tell you. Otherwise, when I broke wind,
You can't do it from inside, you mug. Look, a few weeks ago I was up on the roof deck on one of them drags. And I had a great haul. I mean, I had purses coming in out my ears.
Damn, okay. Get that money.
Mrs. Strahd, this is not the form to be elucidating.
Elucidating? What?
The G there is throwing me off.
Eulogizing.
On the subject of your criminal manner.
That's my best guess.
Eulogizing. It's eulogizing.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Well, anyway, I had a bit of a scare. When I lifted the last bloke's purse, he got wise to me. All four of them surrounded me, so I couldn't hop off the bus and leg it. So what I did was, I used the skylight. I opened the catch and jumped right through.
What?
Yeah, the catch for them skylights is on the top side. That's why you can't open them from the cabin.
The skylight opens from the roof deck? British weekend?
Bailiff! Why'd I do that voice?
Nah.
Mammals coming through! Mammals coming through! Oh, came in from Japan! Climb up on the roof of the omnibus at once and verify the witness's claims. Ah!
Oh, it's...
She's got a gun!
See?
Order! 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 It appears the street girl's statement is quite true.
I don't believe it. The skylight opens, and from the roof deck.
If you don't believe it, just watch.
Dub.
Don't believe me, just watch. Ow!
And Stupid died.
I can almost afford that. Sorry, I'm playing Ratchet and Clank, by the way.
Yeah, good.
Chainblade.
And Skipper died.
Mr. Naruhodo! This could be the clue we've been looking for.
Please aim at the large man with the swords.
No.
Oh, counsel for the defense, please continue your cross-examination.
Huh? Yes, my lord. So, the skylight opens. Perhaps I should investigate for myself. Oh, fuck me. So the catch for the skylights are on the top side.
Yes, but it's not fastened at the moment, so we can slide it open from here.
I have the milk, man. My milk is delicious. Yep.
Let me just angle
In a
my...
really awkward position. I was at the S puzzle train, yeah.
Horrible. Well, at least I'm not spraying shit.
Yet.
They added the Milkman from Psychonauts in the DVD.
That would never happen.
Nah. If it's Psychonauts, I have one choice for Psychonauts in DVD. Maligula.
Yeah.
The motherfucking Deluge of Grilovia. I actually briefly started a concept, but didn't go anywhere with it. Other than the name, which was obviously the Deluge.
And Skipper died.
I'll be right back.
The door opens very wide, doesn't it?
Ah!
Wide enough to kick someone like you through, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo.
The fuck? Why someone like me? Bitch! What is it?
Look, just here, look at this!
That's without question. It's blood. Oh, it's you. Oops.
It's blood!
Why would there be a blood stain there?
Surely. It can't be unrelated to the case, can it?
How did bro?
What are we gonna do with the little one?
We already read this.
Not be comfortable.
Hurry up. There we go.
Objection!
Back.
Welcome back. On the night in question, the victim was fatally stabbed in the stomach. And immediately afterwards, the victim's body was pushed through the skylight into the cabin below. Did someone use a fucking skylight and knife together? Like they taped the knife to the skylight and that's how they did it? That's stupid.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's
considering
Ace-
how they've been stabbed.
It's Ace Attorney. This series doesn't make sense. I'm just trying to follow the
Yeah,
logic.
but that's not the logic, though. I'm pretty sure that's not the logic, though.
Then how did the blood get on the skylight? I mean, yeah, they could have pushed him in afterwards before stabbing, but that is a
Stab,
weird... That is a weird...
push, blood.
Yeah, but that is a weird place for the blood to be on.
I mean, if they slumped onto the skylight.
Yeah, but we don't know how they slumped on. We don't know if they slumped on, like, forward or backward. Because if it was forward, then...
Considering how they were stabbed, I don't think that really matters.
I think it kind of does.
It's a fucking dagger.
Ah, but if it was a sword, it would have been a different story because everything
But then,
would be
then
bloody.
they wouldn't fit to the skylight.
Those are the facts and the irrefutable proof. Remain clearly visible in the omnibus that stands before us today in this very courtroom.
What? That's only humbug.
Okay, screw
Ah! They can't possibly have any evidence. My cane now tastes like beef.
No, you can't.
I mean, we did do it, I tell you. It's impossible.
Sit down, Chamberlain. I have 6 games to play. Irrefutable proof. Here in this courtroom.
Oh, fuck!
And Fitch died.
You are big and I am average.
Good.
You are big, and I am average.
Why?
Of average.
Why? Oh my god.
Fitch is being attacked.
No. Fucking. My god. No.
I'm gonna assume you're being attacked.
Fucking back pain, dude.
Ooh.
And no one's allowed to make fun of my back pain anymore.
Did you fight Bane and lose?
I think I just.
By the way, can I just say, ever since they bought this new fucking chair, my back pain has gone way the fuck down.
Nice.
That's good.
That's good.
My lord?
So it's almost as if sitting on something that actually has some actual padding is good.
I know, right?
Maybe sitting on bolts is probably not a good idea either. Yeah, the padding was so degraded on the old chair that I was literally sitting on a pair of bolts.
Oh, fuck.
Like, I could feel them through the fabric.
Ugh.
Okay, it's getting better.
Ended up having to break out a pillow, which I should probably throw out because that thing is kind of gross looking. I believe everyone would appreciate a little clarification here.
Oh my god.
Where exactly within this the omnibus is the evidence you would like to elude? DS puzzle. Oh fuck, I'm out of ammo.
Yep, I'm gonna need more ibuprofens in order. And a fuck ton of stretching.
Game! Aim at the thing that's trying to kill me!
No.
Never.
You will point out what it is that proves the victim fell from the roof deck through the skylight. I thought you were skipping this.
Damn. That roof is ugly. Anyway.
DS textures on an HD be like.
Yes, it does open very wide, doesn't it? Wide enough to kick someone like you through suddenly, Mr. Naruhodo.
Wait, we already read this. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to present it.
Got it!
Got it!
Game! By Jupiter, is that?
Certainly isn't ketchup.
Blood? Ah!
This bloodstain proves two things. Firstly, when the incident occurred, the skylight of the omnibus was open.
Oh, one hit. What?
And secondly, the victim was already bleeding when he fell through the opening.
Oh my!
And so it follows that Mr. McGilder, who was inside the enclosed cabin himself at the time, cannot possibly be guilty of his crime.
Maneuver on the war. Please, thank you. Oh. Gotta get back on Elden Ring at some point.
Order! 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 I lock big butts that I cannot lie.
Oh my God.
Deny. When the ogre soon with a little bit wanks and glad thing in your face, you get sprung. When I pull up the top, you know that butt was stuffed. Deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and it can't stop staring. Don't ask me what came over me, I don't know. But the blood could have sprayed up there when the fellow stabbed inside the cabin.
No way.
And only found its way to that one particular spot on the skylight? Sure, ain't that would be very convenient. Fair play right now. I am going to kill this little shit.
You're just a little hater.
Okay, and? Well, let's keep it in mind that the skylight catch can only be unfastened for the roof deck. I'd be so glad I've been able to open it now, would I?
There's no way to know for certain, is there? The jet really fell through the skylight, I mean.
Why don't you have a good look at the floor of the cabin between the two seats, Mr. Frost? This is all too plain, if you see. There's the aftermath that shows the poor fella drop from the fair height right there, so it is.
Wait, it's all... My fellow journey members, I think we can all agree that this is clear proof of the defendant's innocence, can't we?
Thank God.
God.
I believe we can, yes, sir. It's clear to me now where the filthy rubbish can be found in this courtroom.
Oh, there we go. Sleep in my bed for a change tonight. That should
So,
help.
they thought they could pull the wool over my eyes, did they?
Interesting. You don't need to hit the typewriter that hard, right?
I won't tolerate any the guild characters being sullied with blood. I won't tolerate it!
How many pages has she written?
Oh, I always knew that nice gentleman who gave us that delightful pot couldn't have done such a thing.
And why did you so guilty?
All three, everyone! 1, 2, 3!
Objection!
Uh-oh.
Damn it! Fuck off,
God
Grand
fucking
Dukes.
damn it! Thrilling performance, Mr. McGilded.
Shut up.
Oh, and what will you be referring to there now, Lord Van Zeeks?
A bloodstain on the frame of the skylight. Such evidence is null and void.
What?
Bruh.
What? Why?
Fuck you, that's fine. Eat my entire ass! For one extremely simple reason. The smear blood never existed!
What?
Objection!
What? What are you talking about? It's there for all to see, and it's clearly blood!
Objection!
I personally attended Scotland Yard's investigation of the omnibus. Goddamn motherfucking god bitch making piece of fucking trash. Fucking new autopsy report. The officers involved went over the carriage with a fine-tooth comb. So I can state with absolutely surety like a melody in my head.
Oh my god.
That I can't keep out, can be singing like 999 every day. It's like my bard is on replay. Because the iPod didn't exist yet. No such spare blood existed in the carriage.
Oh.
Eat my ass. At least, not until this trial began.
Someone tampered with evidence! But...
These trials are so fucking long.
I mean, I guess it makes up for the fact that it has no investigation portion. So that's why it has to go on for longer.
And the last
Are
case
you
was a whole
suggesting-
investigation.
Are you suggesting, Lord Van Zeeks, that this stain of blood was fabricated, my lord? Yeah. And while this court has been in session,
What? Wait, who
How
could?
could it? How could anybody have done that?
Oh wait, it must have been when Gina fired that smoke grenade.
God damn it, Gina!
What a palaver. I must say,
but that also implies that she's like bleeding profusely.
it must be ketchup. I must say, I didn't expect such crude reasoning from a prosecutor of your standard, Lord Van Zeeks. I fucking hate you. But I'm Magnus McGilded, a fella known all over the capital for his fine contribution to the public life. I don't take kindly to slander, I'll fight it to the bitter end. Put up your dukes, old man. You've been rolling off the tongue of the Reaper of the Bailey.
Give me Lancer ammo. Mr. McGilded, I realize that this is your first appearance in court as the accused. However, I'm well aware of your involvement behind the scenes in a great many affairs of dubious nature.
What? Wait, I was kidding about my Matt Ungod theory. Wait, no.
Oh god.
You're very adept when it comes to avoiding getting your own hands dirty. I call Shelly the killer. And each time it happens that a case that you're involved in is investigated, you adapt the facts.
Adapt the facts? What does that even mean?
It means fuck you!
Well.
Then you hear the sort in the size of Mr. McGilded's. However ill-gotten it may be, nothing is impossible.
I'm so pissed I could drink.
Tampering with evidence, manipulating the scene of the crime, bribing witnesses. Satan, I toast your ability to concoct the most convenient stories, sir.
Tut, Lord Van Zeeks. It will not do, to be sure. Will it now, counsel? Oh, no! I think it's fair to say this does all sound like a rather far-fetched excuse by a desperate man. The blood on the skylight didn't exist, you say? But if you would all cast your minds back, it is not true that the omnibus there has been in the courtroom the entire time. How could anyone possibly have put a smear of blood in it without the world and his wife seeing? Isn't that right now, counsel? It's true. The omnibus has been in full view the entire time that court has been in session.
I'm sure there's some catch.
It has to be when Gina fired that smoke grenade.
Something like that.
My learned friend.
Yes?
Satan.
Like offering it.
Your opinion, here's to hear your opinion on the matter, in your own words.
As you wish. Could someone have tampered with the omnibus during this trial? If you're asking me, I think it could have been possible. As a defense lawyer, it's my job to advocate for the defendant as best I can. But still, I feel as though there's something even more important at stake here. The truth. There is no evidence to suggest that the defendant did as my learned friend suggested. However, in terms of having the opportunity to carry out the alleged tampering, there is one possibility. Skipper.
Oh,
Good gracious. Explain yourself, counsel. Why is there a merge match game in the activities thing now?
No idea.
By Zynga? Zynga still exists? Yeah, that is. It seems my learned Nipponese friend has no intention of running from this defeat.
Oh, cool. That's another backhand compliment.
Deceit?
I'm sure everyone still remembers clearly the reset that we were forced to take. Yeah. As a result of the smoke grenade fired by the witness currently in the stand, Ms. Gina Lestrade. The fuck? What is going on?
Mustard gas.
I'm dead.
Heavy Lancer, baby!
And Skipper died.
careful, Mr. Naruhodo! Cover your face!
British weekend.
Bailiff, don't let the accused escape. Secure the omnibus. I'm immune to smoke. I hereby call an emergency recess. You're on the naughty list!
That.
Bailiff, ensure the defendant is in custody and clear the courtroom. I'm also immune to smoke. I'm Santa.
The courtroom was filled with smoke, and everyone was thrown into a confusion. All of us were made to leave this chamber. In that brief interval, under the veil of smoke and in all the chaos, it could have been possible to steal inside the omnibus. Are you wise? What are you trying to pull, you rotten, feckless Groga? Feckless? You're supposed to be defending me. Tis a wicked plot. Tis a plot under me. So it is.
Objection.
You are angry, sir.
Whatever you think this is, it changes nothing. The facts are the same. After the courtroom was evacuated earlier as a result of the smoke grenade, a number of inconsistencies materialized in relation to the omnibus. Inconsistencies such as to start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat. When the police investigated the omnibus, the compartment was full of the driver's items. Secondly, we have the smear of blood on the edge of the skylight. As I have said, that was not present at the start of the trials this morning. Unfortunately, Lord Van Zeeks, no one is able to corroborate your claims.
That's true. When the omnibus was first wheeled out, both the storage compartment and the skylight were shut.
Accordingly, I'm afraid to say we cannot establish any certainty if this evidence is the result of tampering or not. Indeed, my lord, no doubt there wasn't a single person who saw it fit to verify such things.
What do you think?
Sorry?
Don't do the right thing! Take the easy wit W!
The omnibus? Is there anything unusual about
I have an inkling. The truth is scratching at my skin. My lord? Oh.
Wait, you said you had an inkling?
Yeah, you're right.
Personally, I have an ice climbers. And a mean Steve.
I personally have a mean Joker. And Sephiroth, but
Yes.
Sephiroth is cheap.
Yes, console.
There's one further inconsistency. Also, Cloud is also cheap too. A mock that surely could not have been present at the start of the trial.
What?
What in the devil's name are you going to say now? If you dare betray me, you little maggot, you...
Silence, Mr. McGilded. That cultivates the defense's clarification. Bitch.
This trial keeps swinging one way and then the other. I have no idea what's the truth and what's deception. What am I supposed to believe here? Your great-great-great-grandpa Phoenix was a bit of a pussy, not gonna lie. Mom, yes, Phoenix, why do we have a picture of a German man? I don't know. That's been in our family for generations.
Oh, that was your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather there, Edgeworth. Now eat your peas.
God, when we do investigations, we're gonna have to deal with Southern Gregory.
I can't.
He's only going to get worse.
Oh no.
Y'all like moonshine? I love moonshine. I've never drank a single thing in my entire life. That's technically not true because I used a lot of vanilla extract before I knew there was alcohol in it. Yeah, that was a weird awakening. I shall have to ask you to elaborate, Counsel. Where exactly is this alleged mark that you claim appeared at some point during the trial?
Got it!
If we consider that the victim fell through the skylight onto the floor of the cabin, you would certainly expect to find signs of blood where he landed. But as far as I recall, this bloodstain on the cabin floor was not there when the omnibus first brought into the courtroom. Oh. Whose blood is that then?
Tomato juice. But actual tomato juice.
Mr. Tomato.
I eat him.
Good lord. Yes, I do believe you're correct, counsel. Well said. Although, as an advocate for the defense, one might say that was a very careless slip of the tongue, my good bitch.
I believe that bloodstain on the floor is a decisive piece of evidence. But the question is whether that evidence is genuine or whether it was unlawfully fabricated by someone. I feel compelled to admit that there's at least possibility that the evidence is fake. Ah! This trial is over. Mr. McGilded? I've done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court, but it's all over now. But you're the defendant. It's over, I tell ye. Memory recollection. What people think they saw, 'tis all nonsense. Facts are what count, and the fact is that bloodstain is there now. Well, and over the course of this desperate trial, long extremely drawn out has it been, that good-for-nothing Reaper of the Belly has failed to present any decisive evidence at all. I'm scandalized, so am I. I thought better of Lord Van Zeeks. Well, my lord? You're not helping your case, sir.
I must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence.
I'm back.
Oh, hey.
At this
McGill.
moment in time, the particular...
McGill is having a fucking breakdown.
At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence. In the absence of any credible method by which to prove the alleged previous non-existence, I regret to say it would be improper for this trial to continue.
Your lordship can't be serious!
One second.
Gotcha.
Lord Van Zeeks, what's your position? The prosecution, my lord, has no further witnesses or evidence to present. Very well. In that case, as I believe we have explored every possible avenue in this matter, I shall proceed to my education. As a formality, I am of course obliged to confirm with the defense first.
What formality?
I mean, I would like to thank Dark Souls for teaching me the word adjudication.
Nice.
That Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty.
Yes.
Which would mean we've won.
Where's my miracle at? I need a miracle right now. The miracle never happened? Question mark? Is that really the right outcome here?
Why are you holding out for a hero?
Is it really alright for the trial to come to an end now with all these unexplained inconsistencies?
Yeah. I get paid either way, it doesn't really matter. Get paid late Gatorade. Counsel for the defense, your closing statement, please.
Yes,
If the next
my
word out of your
lord.
mouth is objection, I'm going to kill you.
The defense believes... Oh god.
Oh god.
What do you guys think? Is he guilty or innocent? Because that fucking outburst...
I don't know, man.
I'm knee deep in Ratchet and Clank.
Gut instinct.
Walk off back pain right now.
I think the defendant could be... I think he's guilty.
How about you save here and wait till next time?
I'm here in this courtroom today to advocate for the defense for my client, Mr. McGilded. However, at this moment in time, I cannot in all good conscience attest fully to the defendant's innocence.
Damn, you're gonna fuck your client like that? You would do that for me? What are you saying, man?
Without any question, there's no conclusive evidence to prove that the defendant is guilty. However, there's also no conclusive evidence to prove that he is innocent.
Wonder if this is how all trials in this game will be. It's like you have to choose how it will go at the very end.
That would be interesting.
And it leads to a good or bad ending at the very end.
Nah. God, no more games with different endings, please.
What's that? 20 more endings to go in Steins Gate?
Oh no!
Good. Good gracious me! Order! Order! This is unprecedented behavior, counsel. A defense lawyer calling the accused innocence into question. Are you of sound mind?
Oh, 'twas a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyer, it so was a grand decision! What? I must say, I didn't expect quite such an exciting spectacle at the end there, but still. Here, have this for your troubles. Huh. Your job here is done, fella. That's some fine work you done, so you have. What do you mean? This is just the right honorable gentleman, sucks, instantly.
Succinctly, yeah.
Put it up for.
Succinctly, yes.
The trial can't go on anymore.
Succinctly.
And your closing statement, there was, how do you put it now? Nothing more than a formality. Oh.
Oh, he's losing it.
Yep.
Oh, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. I think I just let a killer go free.
Shit.
I really don't know what to make of all this. $20,000 of baked beans upon thee.
Bet.
Was the evidence we seen genuine or was it fake?
His lordship would be fuming. The unsightly rubbish should be disposed of promptly, as I said.
Math. Math.
And that
Clanking right.
died.
You're stinking rich or always guilty of something, you. Mark my words, what the fuck did I do?
I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely man who gave us the lovely park.
Judge?
Now that proceedings have unfolded in this way, I am compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore, the court must accept the defendant's plea.
Go fuck yourself. I thank you kindly, my lord.
Tank! Tank, you crying.
Yeah, but he's Irish.
Judge?
I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court.
Objection.
Motherfucker!
But we still haven't determined the blood stain of the omnibus is genuine or not! We
Naughty
don't
list.
we don't know if these witnesses are telling the truth or a pack of lies. We have no idea about the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Damn.
You know what I think? Mr. Naruhodo?
Yeah?
Your client has a poopy head.
Well, fuck you, my lord.
Death sentence.
What?
Are you familiar with the Defense Culpability Act?
That's not real.
It is in Karain.
I'm pretty sure Korean hasn't been established yet. Oh wait, yes it has. Well, I'm pretty sure England never made contact.
Really, I have a letter from this wonderful lady down there. She looks like a character from a cartoon. Lord Von Zeeks? Mein Lord? The case made by the prosecution was flawed, plain and simple. If indeed the omnibus presented as evidence was tampered with, the prosecution is at fault for allowing such a disgraceful perversion of justice to take place.
What the?
Mine sincerest apologies.
Objection!
But wait! When we were evacuated from the courtroom, Lord Van Zeeks ordered the evidence to be secured. Oh, it sounds to me like none of the cops listened to Van Zeeks.
If they didn't, they will die. I will suck their necks dry.
Oof.
That was not a euphemism.
I know. Ah!
I'm afraid the prosecution cannot shun responsibility in this matter.
That's so unfair!
The culpability of the defendant has not, at the present time, been established by the court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to prefer judgment.
What?
Well, Lord Van Zeeks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. As for you, my dear fella, I could have asked for a better defense.
Do you mean to tell me that all this has all been a grand waste of time?
This is the law of the land, my good man. If you'd like to pursue this matter further, you can already go ahead and try to change the law.
Magnus McGill.
Good grief! You have more to say to me, have you?
I'm feeling rather thirsty. Just one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hot. A warning. This is far from over.
Well, something to be looking forward to then.
I hereby pronounce the defendant, Mr. Magnus McGilded,
Oh shit.
not
Oh,
guilty.
Not guilty? Question mark?
Confused confetti.
Yeah, confused. Oh god, firework.
Ah!
Ah!
That's a fire hazard.
We really should have had fireworks.
There's a lot of exposed fire in this fucking building.
I can't believe it.
What are you talking about? That's been cleared. He's innocent.
These fucking candles, the giant goddamn braziers.
With the courtroom in pandemonium for the second time that day, the judge delivered his verdict. And my first ever trial in Great Britain came to an abrupt end.
This one's a little weird.
Oh, Alpine. Alpine cameo.
Okay.
With the
Alpine
defendant
kid.
being found not guilty of... It was
Ostensibly
a victory for us.
Ostensibly.
That word, victory. I win, I think? Question mark?
Speaking of Alpine New, you might want to give him the rolls.
I mean, it depends if,
Yeah, it depends.
like, they want to be pinged, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to annoy them.
Yeah, that's true. There should have been.
That certainly was a
No,
long
I
it's
should have jumped the
alright.
gun like that.
No, you're just being considerate because, you know, they're part of our group.
Yes, it was.
Your first ever trial on foreign soil and your first victory. It was a wonderful performance.
I don't feel so wonderful.
My heartfelt congratulations.
And to you, Miss Susato, thank you for your assistance. I suppose we should be happy? The trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened.
So, Visitor McGilded turned out to be like Jack the Ripper, right?
Probably.
Finally,
we
a
didn't
chance to
have
kill
enough
more of
time.
those annoying prostitutes that's been around.
But isn't it wrong? I mean, who was actually responsible for Mr. Mason's death? We don't even know that.
Sole aim of the defense is to obtain a verdict that exonerates the defendant. You carried out your duty to protection.
Hey, that you did. Mr. McGilded. And that girl is with him too. Well, you see the stories are true. You really are an ace attorney, aren't you? What? No one calls me that. Oh, what
Was
story?
called that 100 years.
How about the six
What's
and...
an ace attorney?
What's a ace attorney? What's a ace attorney?
Ace Visconti.
How about the six enormous
The
fireworks?
ace of spades! The ace of spades!
God.
How about the six enormous fireworks they do be letting off when there's a verdict of not guilty? They do that?
Yes.
I'm sure you must have been seeing them now. Spectacular, wouldn't you say? I got some in my eye. Yes, definitely. I heard it was a sight to behold, and to be sure it was. But I have you to thank, I suppose, for having an opportunity to see it. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure I really did anything. What on earth are you saying, fella? How did I walk out of there a free man then? I don't think it was so
Confusion.
much thanks to me as down to your planning. You're a straight talking fella, aren't you? I must say, you had me astray in the head there once or twice. But you're young and headstrong! It's water under the bridge!
I hit the gate button.
Congratulations, Mr. McGilded, on having your name cleared.
But nothing's resolved. I'm going to kill 5 more people because of you, my lad. There's only one thing that matters to me. Oh? Hi. Have I seen that I did do that odious and abstinent deed? That's grand, is it not?
Odious and abstinent.
I suppose it is. Not the fine fellows of Scotland Yard can take matters in hand and sort out any wee details. Brother, they see it for what it is.
Scotland Yard finds all the things that he was hiding.
Yeah.
Well, shit. They see it for what it is, so get to the truth. I have absolute faith in them, so I have, after all. I do be providing a good number of their wages for all the taxes I pay. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
The only rich person to pay taxes.
It's not that funny. So that
Not funny.
didn't laugh. As we agree, a friend, 1,000 guineas for your travels, fella. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly accept that much. Take my fucking blood money.
Take the fucking money.
I be wish. She's a humble people, ye from the east. Well, if you insist. But have this still and all. He deserves a reward. British Meekins.
Mr. Magnus McGilded! Everything is ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me into the courtroom.
Into the courtroom. Oh my god.
Huh?
He really did bribe them. But this officer, just soon as I was led to believe.
I hope it's not inconvenient, sir. There were some charges to the schedule. Changes to the schedule.
Like the murder charges we've had in your account.
Well, I must be making tracks now. It's time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection? They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself. Myself?
Oh, he just wants to tamper with evidence again.
They're going to examine it again?
He can tamper with evidence a little bit, as a treat.
Naturally, I'm under no obligation to take part in any more of this matter now. But as an upstanding member of London society, I do be doing my best to help where I can. This is a gentleman's duty, so it is. So then, fare thee well. 'Twas an absolute pleasure meeting you. I hope you have a whale of a time while you study here in Great Britain. And we never see each other again. And there he goes.
5 trials from now.
A free
Damn!
man.
Caught again.
I swear to God, I'm bad at math, but this is a hell of a miscalculation on my part.
Oh, I forgot she was here too. That's a long reloading animation.
Don't move.
Shit.
Whereas I want to say, get a move on. She really does take forever to load that thing. Miss Lestrade, would you mind putting that thing down? Don't shoot me, please.
You're a grown-up.
Sorry?
And I hate all grown-ups. Ah! Oh.
Oh, wait, Neo, this is another character for you.
I don't know who this is.
You already know.
Do I? Who? There you are. Oh no! Uh-oh.
Another.
Okay. Hold on.
The child!
Hold on. Okay.
No.
Oh god, I'm not ready to do British Diva.
Your voice, so you're voicing her too?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Naughty,
Naughty, running off like that.
Is this some kind of picnic? Who's this little girl now?
And taking that with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Huh.
Oh my god!
Oh, do you want to play? You won't beat me.
Take out the fucking rocket launcher.
Here comes the bazooka.
Oh, excuse me, but who are you?
Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
The inventor?
Well, normally smoke grenades are so dull, don't you agree? Well, white and more white. So, if you have to be shrouded in smoke, it could at least be a pretty color, I thought to myself.
What? Are you a psychopath?
Yes. Being shrouded in color arguably makes it worse.
Do you have to be shrouded in smoke though at all?
I just took my eyes off it for a moment whilst I was changing onto a different omnibus, and she pinched it. Luckily, I fitted it with a telegraphic beacon.
A what's it? What? I have no idea what this girl is talking about.
Anyway, you're coming with me now, back to my laboratory.
What? What for?
To apologize, of course, silly, to my technician.
What? You mean, say sorry?
You must say sorry when you've done something wrong. Surely an adult has told you that before.
An adult? I don't listen to no adults.
Come along then, follow me.
Fine, have it your way.
Do you want to be splattered all over the courtroom walls?
Oh, good. You see, I knew you'd want to do the right thing in the end.
I'm fairly sure that's what she wants to, not to get shot by that massive gun of yours.
We'll be leaving now then. Bye-bye. I'm sorry for all the fuss.
That was something.
Yeah.
She was a lively one. I hate this country. Why did fucking Kazuma want to go here? And Skipper died.
Well, do you think perhaps we ought to be on our way too now?
Yes, you're right. But where to?
Oh!
We haven't had time to find a place to stay. No sooner have we arrived in London than we have to rush here. All our traveling cases are still with the bailiff.
I was originally planning to spend today in search of lodgings.
But it's this late hour in the day, I'm afraid we must be out of luck.
Don't worry though, I have a plan.
Probably kick us out.
If the worst comes to the worst, I've heard of a lovely park where we could spend the night.
Please tell me you're not thinking I'm at Gilded Park.
I know it may be a little chilly at this time of year, but our youthfulness will see us through.
I'm not so sure about that. I think a midwinter London night will freeze a young person's soul just as easily as an elderly one.
Aww.
Dear, that doesn't sound agreeable.
Now I'm not starting to regret turning Mr. McGilded down. That 1,000 guineas would have paid for a lovely warm room. Or a mansion. Yeah, why would you say no, you dummy?
We're too humble.
And so, the trial to determine my worthiness for the study tour was over by the end of our first stay in London. However, as we were soon to learn, there were more trying times ahead. Just as the Reaper of the Bailey had warned, the case was far from over.
Oh boy.
What's going on? Get the fire!
What the?
Water!
What the fuck?
Oh my god, he burned the evidence.
How did this happen? I don't know, sir. By the time I got here, it was
Oh hey, there's my other character.
No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating.
Oh my god!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh, good God.
Why are you standing there? Help them!
Someone in there.
Fuck!
Who?
Ah, who's been
Hey,
naughty?
Santa.
This can't be.
Oh, hey, Venzix.
Don't
Okay,
lie,
you're
like-
pretty.
You're hot.
Do something.
Like fire, hellfire.
Hellfire.
Question is, who's in it?
Probably Mr. the McGilded.
The Realm of the Reaper achievement.
He probably got what he deserved.
You guys want to see the intro?
Yes.
Sure.
Alright, let's see the intro before we head off.
Enter the clouded Kokoro.
Cocoa Head?
Way down in Kokoro.
Kokoro.
Oh my god.
Rumor Jamaica.
Yeah.
Ooh.
begin
Well, I
to
wanna
think,
take
Wilson,
you.
said Sholmes.
We're already on
Turning
case
his
4, I
head
just
down
realized that.
in my
Jesus.
direction. That there is more
And
to this
it's just
case
5 or 6
than
cases in
that
this game,
which
right?
we have
Yeah,
observed.
it's 5 cases.
Indeed.
Fine.
That there may be another
You're
part to the
blowing
story
through this
that
game,
we
oh my
are yet
god.
to discover. His eyes wandered, following the steam rising from his cup of herbal tea
I will say we've also been going a
Leading
little
him
longer than usual.
to the distant
Yeah.
memory of that snowy evening.
Oh god, Jack the Ripper!
To the young lady collapsed on the pavement along Briar Road, and to the knife in her back.
It seems like I struck again.
Lit in the soft glow of gas lamps, a most
Well, we are many,
extraordinary
yeah?
scene had been set. And under the cover of a light fog,
That's a completely
the
different
curtain
Jack the
had
Ripper.
risen silently on the insoluble mystery of
Play
our
Shadow
invisible
Shadow Man.
killer.
It's very good.
Bringing out anime Jack the Ripper again.
Again.